How's it going, everybody? It's me, Shane, and I'm here to give you another Trigun Stampede episode review. And, well, not a recap, but episode review. Today's episode is episode 3, Bright Light, Shine Through the Darkness. And before I go any further, please be my guiding light and hit that like button. I really do need your help. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. Be notified of more videos just like this. And be sure to drop me a comment down below. I would love to hear back from you all. So, this episode, well, I tell you one thing, they did get deep with the biblical roots. First in the first anime, didn't read the manga, but the first anime had the deep roots of I can't remember the name of the lady that was with them. Was it Mary? Was it Mai? Was it May? I can't remember at the moment, but I read the Bible and stuff to Vash and Nye, who we're just gonna call him Knives now, even though Vash calls him Nye this whole entire time. Don't remember if these two were supposed to be like some kind of angel things. I know they're like alien type of things. I don't even remember how they were first found or created or whatever, but yeah, it is very, very obvious that Knives is the big bad. He is the POS. He is just horrible. I mean, the conclusion from last week with all the bombing and stuff, you have Roberto, who his job could be done by an older Millie, but whatever. Roberto telling everybody that it's by E.G. wasn't it E.G. the bomber, or his real name is E.G. Ethan Gilbert Hamilton. He goes by Easy Bomber, who later shows up. His name is he calls himself E.G. the Mine. Oh my goodness gracious. I got some things on my list right here, but we'll talk about how they beat E.G. right? They beat E.G. because everyone's bombs, which literally look like the what viruses, sicknesses look like under a microscope with the T cells, and they go in and they drill. They look just like that. And people's things were slowly glowing up one by one. We even have officers. One dude runs. He's like, everybody get away. He runs. He explodes. Nebraska's son, Gosif. He exploded. People were just blowing up bit by bit. And EG had put mines and stuff. And I give Roberto's whole entire thing is giving information that could have been Millie. So he's the one that told him. He's the guy that did it. You can't really take him off. He has to, disarm them. He usually likes to be around and watch it like a play. Vash is like, all right, highest place, bang. That's where he is, right? They get him because Millie has accidentally gives the idea of Roberto, this is suicide, because Roberto's thing glowing red, and it's like, oh yeah, no. After Vash gets him out of this contraption, the spinning contraption that steals the working plant, he uses VR to navigate it. They grab he grabbed Vash's gun, but the rest, Roberto and Meryl grab onto him. And they're like, all right, either disarm this or we're all gonna die. And Vash puts him in the headlock, and he quickly says, yeah, press the red button on my back, which disarmed them. Nebraska was going to kill him, and Vash tells him no, getting revenge doesn't work, because he thought that Gosef was dead. Gosef isn't dead? I don't know. I'll get to that in a minute, but as shit hits the fan once Vash realizes that Knives is there. E.G. was working with Knives. Knives dispatched this guy. Like, his arms were tied behind his back. He has a thing for disemboweling. Rips both his arms off. Dude, blood is just spurting. I don't even know what time of day this comes on in Japan. I'm going to assume at night, because just a blood in this episode. Like, we see Knives' power, which initially I thought, oh, those are his wings. No, they're not. Like, the cloak he has on. And I'm pretty sure he killed the other soldier guard guy who tried to tell him, hey, get away, there's bombing. Pretty sure. And we already knew it was knives because we saw what knives look like in present day at the end of the first episode. He has these, he controls this metal, which initially they look like tendrils, but it forms his clothing, and his nasty pale white body is able to control these things. And they're razor sharp, and they're tough, and they're durable. To the fact of what does he do? He cut off Nebraska's arm. The three women that help Rosa protect the plant when she tries to tell him, hey, you're not going to take our stuff, grab one woman, pull her in. After his cronies, the doctor, and there's a little girl that looks like Knives. That looks like Knives and Vash when they were younger. If Knives has a daughter, I hope they kill the daughter. Yeah, I said it. I hope they kill the daughter. The daughter helps control this giant robot that took the other plant by hand. I said what I said. All the bad guys in this show have to go. Like, all of Knives' crew died in the first anime. If you haven't seen it, and this is a spoiler, I'm sorry. 1996, 1997. Still watch it. It's good. Who cares? All of them left, but Vash had Knives go around and apologize for... No. Knives has to die in this series. Just like apparently he died in the manga, he has to die in this series because this dude is just... He's so annoying. Because he talks about... When he's little, talks about humans suck. Dude... You cause a disaster and you push people to the brink. You have done your own self-fulfilling prophecy. Killed two ladies. One of the women, Rose was holding by the arm and just stabs. And you knew that she was going to go back for the plant because Vash tells everybody to run and she looks at the plant. You knew that was going to happen. So his power, he even uses the orbs to spin. I guess Vash's bullets could hurt him. They leave a little burnt mark on the metal, but he uses them to spin and deflect whatever shots Vash has and raises it up into the sky. Says the thing like God rained fire down on a city full of fools. I don't know if that's supposed to be... I don't think it's supposed to be Babylon. I can't remember the place at the moment. It's where the woman turned around and turned into a pillar of salt. That's the place. But he has all these things turn to a huge orb, slice up a giant rock that's been above the town, and just it rains down and just destroys everything. Everything was cut up, and just even after Vash says you take the plant, they can't live. His motivation is obviously to see humans suffer, which when we get to his crew, the doctor seems like a human. EG wasn't human. I still don't understand these folks that follow him knowing that he wants to kill everything. Whatever. I'm hoping they are all dealt with. None of them need to live. I'm just going to put that out there. Hit the same line. Nebraska said it last episode. As long as a bunch of people said it last episode, Nebraska said it again this episode. Knife said it twice to the point that's getting annoying. And you're trying to hammer it home too much. Asking Vash whose side is he on? Because he says, well, the plants, I'm taking back the plants because they belong to me. Well, technically they belong to us. They don't belong to neither one of you, you dickbag. But anyway, this reoccurring thing of whose side are you on? You know, in the first anime where Vash is like, you know, his whole thing is love and peace. He doesn't want anybody to die because of what he saw when it came to the crashing down on the planet of no man's land. When everything he's been through, he's like, I don't want anybody to get killed. I will do what I can. Good, bad, or other, everyone deserves to live. Conviction in there seems really strong, and this Vash is going to have to go through some type of journey. He's going to have to realize you got to break a couple of eggs and make an omelet, man. You're going to have to work really hard, because one thing I do agree with Knives is he says you're a daydreamer with empty words, and it is empty words. Whose side are you on, Vash? You don't want anybody to die, right? He's trying to kill everybody. Are you conflicted because it's your older brother? They're supposed to be twins. I guess he came out first. Are you conflicted because it's your older brother, or what? Right? Whose side are you on? He's gonna have to figure that out. We do get so much good characterization with him because when Rosa, so after everything falls, Meryl and Roberto had actually ran into Tonus, who was on the side of a rock. He said his mom told him to hide. You're supposed to run away, but okay. And as everything falls, Meryl couldn't get onto him, and town is nothing. People are mourning their dead. Apparently, Mr. Nebraska got his arm cut off, but Gosef is still alive, or at least it looks like he's still alive. People are mourning their dead, and Tonus missing an arm. Don't know if he's dead or alive. Have no clue. But Rose is like, this was your brother. This is your older brother, right? Literally in Japanese, it's your older brother. So basically, I want you to leave and never come back again. We wouldn't have gone through any of this if this is all your fault, humanoid typhoon. So here's the crazy part. He fixed the plant for you before, you ungrateful prick, and you all tried to sell him off, and he still saved you all, you ungrateful D-bag. And now you're saying that this wouldn't happen. Lady, Knives was going to come regardless. People were going to come and try to steal your plant regardless. He essentially lessened the amount of casualties you would have had by him actually doing something. And yeah, I'm pretty sure she would have been dead too. And if her kid isn't dead, they both would have been dead. And Vash is saying, I swear I'll get it back. She don't care. Roberto even hits it on the head, which is very obvious. The reason why he's called Humanoid Typhoon, because trouble is always around him, and you will get swept up in it. But as soon as she tells him to leave, he doesn't fight it. Picks up his bag, walks off. Which leads me to my next point, where Meryl's like, after everything you said, why are you still smiling? He's like, I do not deserve to cry. He has such survivor's guilt. And it's sick that he would let his shitbag brother Knives said, and you saw in the first episode, we did this. This is also your fault too. No, it's not. Your brother's insane. You should put a bullet in him and leave it at that. Just saying. And Knives is, I guess, stronger than Vash at the moment, because he even says you haven't opened up your own gate. Able to touch the gun that Vash has, and looks like it becomes burnt. And we see younger Vash holding the gun. He's like in this weird warped world or whatever. He does come to, but he hasn't learned how to control his gate. Obviously, the fake arm that he has, that with the bone, it looks like the bone, which I liked his other fake arm in the other show, but this is stylistic. Vash's design has grown on me, but man, he's obviously took your arm before, and you haven't done anything. Yeah, you try to save people where you can, but when it comes to your brother, you literally haven't done anything. And he tells Meryl he's going to go east to the third city of July. L-A-I. July. That's where he is. Okay. It's not going to go well. The fact that the reporters are still alive. Roberto's so damn cynical. He's very annoying. He's my number one choice for character, that if you wanted to kill him off, I'll be okay with it. I feel bad for Meryl feeling bad. Meryl's she is here along the way. She's paying attention to everything, and she's on point. I like her being, I hate to say support, but I like her being there, regardless of the fact that she's nerfed a bit, because Millie and Meryl had guns and were able to hold their own and fight, and where here she's just reporter girl. It's very much a downgrade, but I like the emotional depth to the character. I mentioned Rosa, I mentioned EG, armed AR world, biblical stuff. Yeah, this Vash's characterization is being a survivor guilt person, and also feeling like this is also his fault, because he has to take responsibility for his brother. He's eventually going to say that. I'm just hoping that I'm hoping he grows. I want to understand his conviction. My favorite character, not my favorite character, but I like when a character fights and gives his all. If I got to get rid of you, I will, but I'm not going to try to. At least that's how my takes have grown over the years. Because you see, since the 90s, we've seen tons of protagonists that do the pacifist thing, kind of. But then you get the ones like Tanjiro. It's like, I'm not gonna try to kill you, but you are. If it was different circumstances, this wouldn't happen, but I have to do this. Or you get your Midoriya's, who doesn't try to kill anybody. I don't think. I mean, I got to catch up on the last 3 seasons, but he doesn't try to kill anybody. He's just doing what a hero does in that context. You have your Rurouni Kenshins, where Kenshin and Vash are right there, same time period. Pacifists, Kenshin will fight. Vash tries to find a way of fighting conveniently with the gun. I think Knives might have given him that gun, because he asked him if he said, "Oh, so you still have it?" So I'm interested in seeing where this goes. Good way to display the terror and might of Knives. Show us more of his crew, showing that he actually doesn't care about the other ones, like rips the one guy's arm off. Even the doctor character tries to tell him, he's like, "You're in a fight that you can't really win. You should really leave." And he's like, "Oh, I'll take care of this. You guys get the plant." Okay, the little girl controls the robot, obviously. So, which is a bit of an ox. It's so weird that you have characters like Knives that's just like, "Oh, I hate all humans, but I'm still gonna get their help to do all this." Why? That contradiction is annoying. But yeah, I hope at the end of this series, that character is. We don't need to save him. He don't need to be saved. Vash, do what you got to do. Even if it's an accident and a rock falls from the sky and flattens his head, I'm all right with that. But let me know what you thought of the episode in the comment section down below. I would give this one a 4 out of 5. Displayed the tension between Vash and brother. Initially I said, "Oh, the bug explosives are from Knives." First beginning of the episode, we thought you were wrong. You thought I was wrong, but no, I was right, because he was working with Knives Sama, who doesn't give a damn about anybody. So I can only hope that we don't know how long it's going to take him to get to July. I can only hope that we get more meat on here, because the original, we built up to this. I miss a good old build up, but it's different. I already said his design has grown on me, so we'll see where this goes from here. 4 out of 5 for me. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please do not forget, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified of more videos such as this one. Thank you for taking some time out to listen to me talk about this anime. Please take care of yourselves. Be good, be blessed, wash those hands. Be good to yourselves, be good to others. Either way it goes, please don't be a jerk. And above all other things, realize that there's someone out there who would rather talk to you today than mourn you tomorrow. If you're feeling alone, someone deeply cares about you. And if you need someone to talk to, my social medias are in the description down below. Do not be afraid to add me and strike up a conversation. I like to think that I'm friendly. And I am friendly. Just don't be a jerk or a bigot or anything like that, and we're good to go. So, with all that, guys, this is Shane. I'll see you next time. Bang.